But this is, unless we've got economic growth in South Africa, this is going to be the trend going forward, where things are just tough in general for the business environment.
And South African consumers remain overburdened, with 55% spending 40% of their take-home pay on debt repayments. This is revealed in a money stress tracker by DebtBusters, which reflects that 37% more consumers surveyed say more than half their available income goes straight to servicing debt. DebtBuster head Bene Sege elaborates on these findings.
Compared to last year, overwhelmingly, the population seems to be more stressed about their finances. Last year, 70% told us that they were worried about their finances. This year, that number is up to 78%. And I think it's driven by a few things. As you rightfully pointed out at the beginning of this conversation, number one worry that consumers have is about 50% of them worry about not having enough money at the end of the month. And that's been consistent. But there's another big chunk who worry about essentially, whether they're going to be able to make repayments back for their debt at the end of the month. And that's about 40-something%. It's about 44%. Last year, that number was 36%. So it's gone up by a lot. And it's driven by the next point, which is that 23% of the consumers are worried about interest rate increases. So I think we, just like you, welcomed the news of yesterday, at least a bit of a reprieve. And I think, on top of that, the other impact has been that load shedding. I think about 17% of the consumers seem quite worried about the impact of this in the long term.
It's a wrap from the business desk for this morning. Up next is Benjamin Lishuru with the latest in sport.